with that, I think we will start with the Market Achievement Award, which is the Lifetime Achievement Award we give out one time each year to only one professional. I'm just going to invite a few of the former winners up here, if they would not mind come sharing the stage with me. Of course, Mr. Mamadou, the winner of last year. I'm just going to have him join me on stage if he'd be so kind. Kun Shukat, please. Kun Charuel, who's trying to push Mr. Kun Shukat, come on. Come join us. I won't feel so alone on stage with my friends on stage with me. And if Kun Bichai is here, I can't see you right now because the lights are shining in my eyes. Kun Bichai, please. Oh, the Kun Bichai must come up now. So I'll put Mr. Mamadou next to me and let him touch the award that he got last year. So he's going to help give the award, and I think we'll maybe make this tradition from now on. Is if our previous year winner is here, we will allow them to help give the award and maybe say a few words. To go through the process, I've emailed all the previous winners. We've kind of had a committee of such, and they're all able to nominate a potential winner of the award for the future. So this is a group of some of the leaders. Of course, Kun Zubra is also a former winner, and he's part of the group as well. So it's a very distinguished honor. You can look, we have the heads of the Thai industry. We have, of course, a very amazing trader. We've had such people as Subra, the Secretary of Ag of the Philippines has won. The former head of NFA has won the award, but is of course not here. So this is a very distinguished award that is well earned. So in this process, to get more to the core, it's very interesting because I got several emails from prior winners and from his friends saying that this person deserved the award. And I would just say some of the comments before we announce his name. He does not know that he has won. He does not know that he was nominated. So like Mr. Mamadou, who was very touched last year and did not know that he had been nominated, it is going to be much the same this year. But let me read a few of the comments I got through email. This person was a mentor to me. And please take down the music. It's nice, but I don't need to dance on stage. This person is a mentor to me. He helped the world rice industry and me in my career. This person has influenced the industry for over 40 years. He deserves to be recognized as part of our world rice industry. This person has helped our company understand what is needed to manage risk, to effectively get financing, and to help us grow. I consider this man my godfather of the rice industry. He helped me in good times and he helped me in bad. I may have shared a drink or two with him. This person's friends were able to send his history all the way back to his childhood and his many travels throughout the world. And I will start to get to some of his qualifications now and bring him on stage. Before I allow Mr. Mamadou, maybe we'll say a few words. This person worked for 40 years, of course, at Credit Agricole. Of course, this is Bruno Charuel. Come on up, Bruno. All of his friends kept this from him. Mr. Bruno, I believe this award is very much earned. You have helped many people in this industry. you know, and I know Mamadou wants to say something in just a second. I can't tell you the number of comments I got, but I didn't know about the things you've done. For me, you've always been very kind when I started my career. You were always helpful in explaining the finance industry and how the rice market worked. So I could not say a nicer thing about you. You were always a gentleman and a scholar to me. And with that, I'm going to let Mamadou just say a few words if it's all right. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations. I just wanted to add a few moments, share some moments that I had with Bruno. This was back in '92 when I just left Cargill and wanted to start a company. And I went to see Bruno with a guy who was going to be my partner at the time. And just picture two black African guys coming into the bank with Hermes ties and saying, okay, listen, we have $150,000 and we want you to finance cargoes of $5 million for us. Will you do it? And well, less than an hour later, he said, it's okay, I'll do it. So I just wanted to say thank you for the confidence, because this company ended up being one of the leaders in African rice trade for 1 or 2 years later. And thank you for your friendship. And you deserve it. Thank you.
We never know. There may be competitors. So I'm afraid, because I don't speak very well English, but I will try. Maybe you could advise me, at least I might try to say something which is good. First of all, there are leaks which brought me probably to this area. I'm born in Africa. Among the 4 children of the family, we born in each different continents, and I am the African guy, born in Africa, in Congo. So it brings me something special vis-à-vis of Africa, of course, and during all these 40 years I was involved in the financing, I did a lot of things in Africa and still part of my earth. But Asia is also part of my earth, because I grew up and I was educated in Phnom Penh, in Cambodia. Probably all the beautiful ladies who are there were not yet born, because it was between 63 and 68. So another time with Norodom Sihanouk, and it was so nice to live in a little town like Phnom Penh. At that time, I had the feeling to be in a village, and I was working, I was learning in the Lycée Descartes, where there was a French community. And you know, for me, Southeast Asia, my love for this part of the world came from here. We were 4 children. We had ladies from Vietnam taking care of each child. There was a T-Ba, T-Hai, T-Nam. So it was quite funny, and we really loved this part of our life. 40 years ago, I started the banking industry, and I was I joined very quickly a bank called Banque de l'Indochine et de Suez, and you are all of you very young, but Banque de l'Indochine was for the French people a the bank in China, of course, but even in China, etc., built in the 18-something. I don't remember the years, in Shanghai, in Beijing, in Phnom Penh, etc. So there are, the world is, for me, my life is very strange, because I came in the right bank, which brought me also to finance the rice. And of course, I start with people like Boris Chabert, the Riet d'Henré. They were very tough people. I remember now, because I'm in Vietnam, a very interesting transaction made with a gentleman, the Red Billionaire, Jean-Baptiste Doumingue. And the Red Billionaire was in France at the time, in the 80s, beginning of 80s. It was in 83. The gentleman who has all the business made between the Western world and the communist world. He was a red billionaire, means that he was a member of the Communist Party in France, and all the business, butter, meat, etc., sold to Soviet Union was made by him. And I remember he has a company called Interagra, that one of the transactions I made was with Vietnam. We were financing rice coming from Madagascar, 50,000 metric tons, brought to Vietnam in a barter deal and exchange against rice which has to be sold somewhere else. And we had a guarantee from a Soviet bank, etc. So I remember financing the rice coming from... no, it's very strange because nobody can remember this kind of business we have made. At the end, Vietnam never delivered the rice, and we drew on the guarantee of the Soviet bank. But that was a good time and funny. Voilà. I'm not going to talk about everybody, but there are a lot of people who are very important in this business. And of course, I was very pleased to work with amongst everybody in this community. At a specific time, I was almost, it's true, the only banker in the 90s. I don't know why the bank were not very willing to finance the rice. Today there is a big competition, so I'm very pleased to leave this industry with a lot of players that I know that I have one or two bankers, colleagues there. I mean, not from my bank, but because we are all colleagues. There is no competition in this market. And I know that this industry will be well financed in the future, but I want to thank you, few people. And first of all, Subra is not, you know, we're talking about the 10 war, but for us it's 20-something. We start a long Kawi and so many, more than 20 years ago in some, what was the previous RISE conference today. So it's a lot, old story, and I want to thank you very much. Very thankful. And of course, Mamadou, he told you a part of our story, but it was a very, very nice one. When we start together, don't forget that it was an easy game. The buyers in Africa, there was a caisse de stabilisation and péréquation, and he has a very good contract, $100 profit. I'm not going to tell you that it was an easy time. Today, everybody is competing for $1, but a good time. I took a lot of time. Thank you, everybody, and I'm very proud and pleased to finish. I'm still alive. To be with you.
So obviously, I do apologize, but I do believe this was a very well-earned award, and you know, Bruno. Now you can go to Mr. Bruno and ask to be nominated for next year, but he is well earned in getting this award. I mean, it's a different sector than we've ever given the award. It's definitely somebody who helped finance. So we've had so many different sectors. So it's an honor not just to the other levels, but recognizing we're a vast industry, and to a very fine gentleman. So, with that.